I'm Crone,
And I'm Prouty.
and this is Hoofbeat News.
My name's Colton Clairmont.
Hey, it's Emilee.
Hi, my name is Jose Hernandez.
I'm Acacia Showerman.
I'm Prouty.
Hi, I'm Gaby.
I'm Crone.
Hi, I'm Uriah Celestino.
Today is Tuesday, April 13th, and we're back with another episode of Hoofbeat News.
Up first today, Uriah is giving us a heads up about some changes at FMHS coming in the 2021-2022 school year.
Do you know what next year's schedule might be like?
I think it's going to be very similar to last year's schedule before COVID and stuff like that. All 7 periods, 55-minute classes or 50-minute classes.
And how do you think the last year's schedule affected the students in terms of attendance, grades, etc.?
I think right now it's probably better than this year's schedule, but tardies and attendance with the passing periods that are 5 minutes is a little better, I think. Getting tardies taken care of.
Okay, and from recent buzz around, do you think students will be mandated to take the COVID-19 vaccine to attend the schools?
I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about it, but I don't think they'll have to.
I think most likely the schedule will turn back to the 8 to 3:15 schedule that we had in previous years. The 8 to 1 schedule right now is due in large part with the uncertainty of being hybrid, remote, or in-person learning because of COVID. But I think next year we'll return back to more of a traditional 8 to 3:15 schedule. You know, I think there's a lot of issues going on. I don't think attendance, grades, everything can be summed up just with the schedule. I think there's a lot of issues going around worldwide right now with COVID, mental health. It hasn't helped by any means with everything that's kind of taking place in the world, but it was the schedule that we felt like was best to keep everything together with all our schedules being on one schedule.
And from recent news buzz, do you think students will be mandated to take the vaccine to attend school next year?
The vaccination right now it's an option. I think there has not been any discussion, policy put in place from the school board. Obviously, the school board oversees our school district, but it's my understanding there hasn't been any discussion with them currently.
Do you think the mask mandate will be lifted due to summer coming up?
You know, I can't answer that question. That's something that Governor Polis has implemented for the state of Colorado. And I know that some states, Texas, Florida, Mississippi, have lifted their mask mandates and gone 100% open. I think it's going to be more political, and we'll see what happens. I want to get back to normal. I want to give high school kids a chance, an opportunity to make memories and enjoy high school. I think high school is some of the best 4 years of students' lives because they're able to be kids and have fun and make memories with their friends and their class and their sporting events or plays or clubs, like different activities. I think that's what makes high school great and so memorable, and people talk about it for the rest of their lives. So my hope is that we can get back to making those memories.
Up next, Briana gets the scoop on this spring's FMHS baseball team.
After a long year of waiting, the spring season is finally here and the boys can now play ball. In the varsity team, there is a combination of both juniors and seniors. Today we will get to know how 2 of these players are feeling about the season. What are you most excited for?
I'm most excited to be able to compete this season since we weren't able to last year with the season being canceled, and it'll be nice just to actually have a season this year.
I'm most excited that we just are able to play this year. Last season got canceled because of COVID, so I think it's just going to be good to get back out there and play with my friends.
What positions do you play and which is your favorite?
I play outfield and pitcher, mostly left or right. And I'd probably say that my favorite is pitching because I'm in control of the game and I get to touch the ball every time. So it's, I don't know, I just like being able to control the game.
I play center field and I also pitch, and I don't really have a favorite.
What challenges will you have to overcome?
I think some of the challenges that we might face are it's a shorter season, so we have to. All of our games are very important, so every game's a must-win if we want to make playoffs, and so we gotta we gotta be on our best every game.
I think the biggest challenge this year is it used to be more teams that were able to make it to playoffs, but because of COVID, they've switched it to only 16. So you have to basically win every game. You have to play very good the entire season if you want a shot at it.
What are your goals for this season?
I think it'd be really cool if we were able to make playoffs this year because of how normally it's 64 teams that make it, but this year it's only 16. So it'd be really cool if we were able to be in that top 16 because it's just it's that much harder. So if we make it, it's a lot more satisfying, and yeah.
I think the main goal is just to make it to state. They did it 2 years ago. Last year we didn't have a season, so I think just repeating that is my biggest goal.
As you can see, the views that they have for the season are very similar and they can't wait to be competing.
Thanks, Briana.
Emilee talked with the Yearbook about the upcoming release of this year's yearbook, along with how it can be yours.
The Yearbook Club has an important announcement for you.
Hello, I'm Miss Rich. I am the Yearbook Advisor. If you have questions, come see me in room 204. I know your biggest questions right now are, can I still get a book? How much is it? How do I get it? The first question is, yes, you can still get a book. We ordered about 65 to 70 extra books. The cost is $65. The way to order your book is to go to jostens.com and follow the instructions. And we will be distributing to the seniors at graduation rehearsal. Everybody else, we're going to distribute them at the end of the day the following week.
The Yearbook Club has been working very hard to make the yearbook interesting and informative.
They should buy the yearbook because we worked really hard and we put a bunch of effort into it, and it's really worth it in the end because you guys get to see what happened throughout the year.
Students should buy the yearbook because we put a lot of work in it, and it's memories that you're gonna keep.
I believe students should buy their yearbook because it's just very nice to have your high school memories with you.
Make sure to buy your yearbook online or go see Miss Rich in room 204.
Thanks, Emilee.
Finally, Colton will take us on another unique personalities at FMHS, Levent Sona.
Today, I interviewed Levent Sosa, one of the many faces you'll see here at FMHS.
My name is Levent Sosa, and I am in 11th grade.
Are you in any clubs?
Currently, the only club I'm in is FFA.
What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I'm usually working with my pops with our business.
What do you do for your business?
For my business, we are locksmiths. We go by the name of L&E Locksmith.
Do you own the business or is it a family business?
We are co-owning it right now. We are in the process of handing it down to me.
Expand on what you do for your work?
Anything mechanical, like we do fix cars from time to time. What we do primarily do is door locks of any kind. That means cars, industrial, commercial, home locks as well.
Next, I asked a question about Levent to a friend of his to see what other people think of him. What do you see Levent doing a lot of the time?
I see Levent working on his car a lot, modifying it and caring for it.
Thank you for watching FMHS. But before I do let you guys go, I want to quickly talk about what Levent actually does for his business. He's a locksmith in training, of course, but what he does is more than just repairing and fixing locks. If you ever do get locked out of your car, just call 720-630-3607, and for a small fine, he'll have your door unlocked in no time. Thank you for watching FMHS, and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Colton.
That's all the news we have for you today.
We'll see you next week with another episode of Hoofbeat News.
From all of us here this week, have a great week, FMHS.